Hello beautiful people, welcome. This is the Daily Tarot check-in for Tuesday the 15th of December 2020. As usual, we're gonna do Aries through to Pisces. Please make sure you watch your sun, moon and your rising sign and don't take what doesn't fit to your situation. It can't be for each and everyone out there. Please keep that in mind. Alright, so let's start with Aries. What's going on with you today? Aries people. We've got the tree coming out with grounding, so some of you are in need of getting a little more groundedness, being a little bit more connected to Mother Earth, to kind of feel that inner trust, that inner stability, whatever might be going on in your life. And I'm seeing that some of you are maybe having a lot on your plate, not being able to juggle a lot of things. It might be just too much at the moment with the things that are going on in your life, like work and private life and stuff in between. But also this is about being emotionally imbalanced. So it's time to get that balance back by staying grounded, by connecting with whatever gives you a sense of groundedness and security and stability. All right, Aries, what's the challenge today? The Star. The challenge for you to heal is here. So the challenge to stay hopeful and follow your dreams, believe in your dreams and go after what you want. It's time to dream big. So try to get grounded, get yourself back into balance wherever your life might be out of balance and move forward. Exactly. Knight of Pentacles in the advice. This is you moving forward, or the universe wanting you to move forward towards your dreams one step after the other. This is a slow moving knight and he does it with a lot of determination. So it's time, Aries, to get your power back, to find yourself in harmony wherever you are and go towards your dreams and approach them one step at a time, one day at a time. It's not something that you want in your life, might be not happening overnight, but it's a slow process. But with determination and with a steady concept and a plan, I feel like, and with a lot of groundedness, you can make your dreams come true. So whatever you want, I feel like you want to reach for something here, you can grab it, but you need to be consistent in your energy and in your endeavors to work towards something and to go about it with this sense of steadiness and not giving up is what I'm hearing here for some of you. All right, so groundedness can help you reaching your goals, Aries. Taurus, 15th of December, what do we have for you, Tauruses? We've got the mountain and strength, so it's about standing tall and strong, feeling that power within yourself here, and moving on with a lot of strength through anything that might be a bit of an obstacle today. Knight of Pentacles reversed. What's the challenge here for you, Taurus? Some of you might feel like they don't have the power to push through a hard time here. What's the obstacle for my Taurus people, please? The challenge today for the 15th of December. Eight of Swords reversed and the Star reversed. It's time to get out of your head. Try to think differently. It feels like you are trapping yourself here by a way of thinking, by feeling like you're not strong enough. It's also time for you to renew your hope in a situation. It feels like all hope is lost in a situation for you here. But it's time to go about it in a different way, to know how strong you are, to kind of empower yourself in a way that you can move forward. All right, so what is the advice for Taurus? Find your strength again. And for some of you, you can actually go out into the mountains maybe, if there are somewhere you live, if you're allowed to go outside. But it's also time to get out of hermit mode, to get out there, make things happen and reach for your stars. Don't give up on your dreams is what I'm getting strongly. You have this guy here, it looks like he's reaching for the star. He isn't actually, because he's holding his staff or whatever this is. But to me, this is reaching for the stars. To me, this also signifies reaching for something, making a dream come true. So whatever you're trying to manifest here, whatever goal you have, Taurus, don't give up. Get out there, make it happen, and know that you are strong and you can do it. Gemini, Sun and Rising signs. What's going on with my Geminis today? We've got the Milky Way and perspective. What is this all about? Let's see. What I'm strongly getting is that you need to focus on what you want. Stay focused on what you really want to achieve. Ten of Swords reversed and the Empress reversed. I feel like there has been an ending of sorts or some sort of betrayal that has left you feeling a little powerless. So it's time to kind of replenish your energies, change your perspective about something that happened, maybe even move away from something that happened. We've got the Hermit here, Virgo energy, Taurus energy, we've got here strongly. For those of you dealing with other people, the Hermit is, either kind of seeing what's going on within yourself in a certain situation, seeing what's the underlying emotion here in a situation, that why are you feeling so powerless, trying to see it from a different perspective, not from the way you have seen it so far, if that makes sense, kind of trying to search for the lesson behind the situation. Whatever has made you feel like you're powerless, it's time to let go of an ending, is what I'm getting. Or something that really hurt your feelings, that made you feel like you are not worthy, you're not strong enough. It's time to see what you can do about it, how you can change your perspective. Exactly, it's the Ace of Swords. So it's a new perspective, a new mindset, a new perspective about a situation or a person, about yourself. It's time to find the truth, your own truth in that matter. You are not a victim of circumstances, is what I'm hearing right now, Gemini, and you can change your truth around and know that you are strong and be on top of the world, especially with this crown here. So you can reclaim your power here, Gemini, and know that you can do it, whatever you want, especially if you want to move away from something that was painful here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, what do we have for you? Gaia, nurturing. It's definitely a time for nurturing yourself today, for connecting with Mother Earth, getting grounded, nurturing yourself and also others, if that's possible. So Cancer, what's going on here with you? Alright, Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's time for self-love. Some of you have been neglecting yourself a little bit. It's time to get into terms with your own emotions, honoring your emotions, your feelings, and if you feel like crying, you should cry, is what I'm hearing for some of you out there. It's time to get back into balance, to love yourself. What's the challenge here for my Cancers? Judgment reversed. It's time to take your power back and do stuff differently. With the Judgment card, there is something that you might learn from our situation. And it's definitely time to see the bigger picture here for some of you. You know, this woman, or I think it is a woman, looks like. Yeah, she has her third eye activated. So it's time to change your perspective a little bit and see with this third eye, with your intuition, with your emotions. Some of you might not be listening to your gut feeling, is what I'm getting to. So what is the advice? Get out of your head. Maybe you are overthinking a situation here. We got the Magician and the reverse too, so it's time to manifest things by doing stuff differently, by being nurturing to yourself, trusting yourself, believing in yourself. And maybe this is other people, could be other people trying to talk sense, so to speak, into you, but you need to be strong here and follow your own kind of rhythm and follow your own heart, is what I'm getting. So if you're dealing with other people, don't let anybody convince you of stuff that is not your truth, and stay strong here, because we've got the Judgment reversed. So there's something that you're not stepping into, something that you're not listening to concerning your own intuition. So stand tall and strong, nurture yourself and listen to your emotions. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising signs for the 15th, please. What's going on with my lions? Gaia nurturing. Yeah, that's the sense today for all the signs. It's about self-love, grounding yourself, finding your power again, finding the connection to yourself, to your emotions, to your Dharma, which is your life purpose. Alright, of course, they're falling down. Leo, we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon. So some of you could have, could struggle with the influence of the Moon we're in right now. We had just had a lunar eclipse, is what I'm getting. I think it was a lunar eclipse, or was it a solar eclipse? I don't really know, honestly. I'm not an astrologer, but It could be the influence of the moon that's kind of getting to you, meaning you are very emotional, fears are coming up, deep emotions that you have been neglecting, for instance. But it's time to work through that, work through fears, work through hard times and move on from that, learn from stuff and staying grounded through all of that. So if you are going through a rough patch where emotions are running high, try to stay grounded and move forward slowly but surely with determinism. So what's the obstacle for my Leos? We've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. It's time to get out of hardship. It's time to get out of a mentality of feeling like you're a victim of your circumstances, because that's not the case. If you nurture yourself, if you are good to yourself, you will notice that the surroundings will fall into place as well. So what you do to yourself is how others handle you as well, or kind of act towards you as well, because everything is a mirror. So try to get out of a mindset that is a lack mentality for some of you. Or if you're just going through a rough patch, just know that the winds are changing, and that if you nurture yourself, you can stick through it, and you know, it's just a temporary glimpse. It just might be the energy of this day. The Tower, yeah, it's time to let the Tower happen. So if you are in a situation that is crumbling, if you feel like somebody is, or your old life is falling away from you, for some of you it might be the best, honestly, because the universe will never bring you something that you cannot handle, even if something bad happens, which I don't hope in this case, but you know, things happen in life. That's what life is like. We lose jobs, we lose people, we break up with people, you know, whatever comes in here, whatever is toppled over here, try to stay grounded here and nurture yourself first and foremost if you are really having a hard time here. And if this is something that's going on within you, feeling like you're not grounded, feeling like everything is unstable right now in your world, if you don't have enough, if you have fear of the future, try to nurture yourself as well. That's the most important message here, and take one day at a time, and just try to stay in a good mood, stay in a good vibration, even if things are rough right now. Virgo up next. Virgo, Sun and Rising signs. What do we have for Virgo? Iceberg, submerged. So it feels like some of you are not looking at what's going on within yourself. It feels like you're just looking at 10% of your mind. You know, we have a lot of stuff going on. It's in the subconscious mind. That is what's hidden. And I just feel like you don't even want to look at it. Alright, we've got the Hanged Woman. So there is a sense of stuckness. If you have been asking yourself, Virgo, why you can't move on in a situation, it's because you are not looking at stuff. It's because you are not dealing with your subconscious mind, with your fears, with your emotions. It feels like you're pushing it away. You need to change your perspective and see what's really going on within you, some of you. Don't take it if it's not for you, but it is for somebody out there at least. Alright, Ten of Pentacles reversed. There's a sense of you not feeling like you're in a secure place. You're not feeling like you are where you want to be in terms of a committed relationship, or in terms of a stable workplace situation, in terms of making your dreams come true, in sense of your life purpose, or a job that is connected to money, to stability. Alright, so if it feels like you want to go for something that is stable, you want to go for something that is gold, like success, rewards, stability, something stable and long-term. But it feels like you're not getting there because you're stuck and you're not changing your vision. You need to see what's going on, what's hidden. Maybe somebody else is hiding something from you, but I would always start with myself first. If something is not moving forward, you can ask yourself, are you holding yourself back in your way of thinking? I can assure you it has to do with your emotions if you're not moving forward. So yeah, look at that and get out of your head. Don't let fear rule you. Don't let worry and tension get in the way, because it's holding you back from being in this Ten of Pentacles energy. High Priestess reversed. You're not looking at what's really going on. You're not connected to your emotions with the High Priestess reverse. It feels like your spirit guides and angels are pushing you towards seeing something and you don't see it. Honestly, that's what I can say to you guys. Okay, Libra, Sun and Rising signs for 15. We've got the fog, things are veiled, but the sun is coming through, so things might get clearer for you pretty soon. Let's see, what is it? The Empress. All right, you standing in your power, nurturing yourself, feeling strong, feeling beautiful, powerful. Love this energy. All right, the Moon reversed. It feels like you're it feels like the veil is lifting for you. You're letting go of fears and negativity here. That's a very lovely energy for you, Libra. You're finding balance again, finding your strength. You're coming out strong here. And even if you're not in that energy right now, if you're not feeling it, I feel like it will be soon, because the veil is lifting and it feels like you're coming out on top here in a situation. What's the advice for my Libras? The Tower. It feels like something is moving out of your life. The old is moving out and there might be a new beginning here. I'm not actually seeing a new beginning, but what I'm sensing strongly is that you're seeing things in a different light, that there's more optimism coming towards you, more power. For those of you who have given your power away to others in whatever form, it feels like you're kind of finding that sense of self again. And you're kind of, it honestly feels like you are toppling over this tower in that scenario. I'm not seeing you as this person, I'm seeing you like this, like pushing something over that's no longer working for you. It can be something external, like a relationship or a job situation. And it can be something very internal, a way that you were thinking, a way that you were feeling, something that you were doing that was not beneficial to you. So you're changing that, Libra, and the sun is coming up again. Love that energy. Scorpio, sun and rising signs. Wow. That card wants to come out. What is it? Oh, Man of Vulnerability. Look at how beautiful this card is. But it's also about showing yourself, your true self, not being afraid to get hurt, not being afraid to get judged also by being yourself. Scorpio, what is this? Lovers. Wow, this is harmony. Some of you can deal with a love relationship, of course, but it doesn't have to be. Gemini energy right here. Judgment in the obstacle position. I'm getting chills, honestly, what this is all about. And the Three of Pentacles reversed with the Magician in the advice. I feel like you're waking up here. Some of you are waking up and not only having more intuition, not only kind of enhancing their psychic abilities, it just feels like there is something that you know. And it comes with this vulnerability of showing yourself, of just not hiding yourself anymore. It feels like you're coming into alignment with yourself. Of course, this can be another person, but I'm reading it from a more general internal perspective, as you might know if you are used to my channel and to my readings. So take it as it fits for you. So this is alignment, this is harmony, balance. It can be an important decision. And I feel like you are deciding to be honest and show the real you to the world, is what I'm getting. It feels like you don't want to do stuff that makes you fit in any longer, Scorpio. It feels like you're rising above, you're awakening here. You're not bending over backwards anymore. You are done with that stuff because that has not really worked out for you. It feels like you're standing tall and strong here and knowing what you need to do. And even if this makes you vulnerable, I feel like you are strong enough to handle that, to handle any sort of judgment, because, you know, when you have been doing a lot for other people or tried to fit in and you're suddenly showing your true self, no matter what, it can mean that people are looking at you sideways in the least scenario. But you know, you are strong here, Scorpio. You're showing your vulnerable side. You're showing your true self, and it's really beautiful here. And it's time. Yeah, it's time to continue this. I feel like you are tall and strong here, being really creative. I know the Magician is about manifesting something, but in this particular situation here for you guys, I just feel like it's not about fitting in, trying to please others anymore, but trying to shine in your own particular way, and that's a really beautiful thing to do here. I feel like you're on the right track, and it's really beautiful energy that's coming out here for you guys. Sagittarius, sun and rising signs. Crystals and focus. Oh, lovely energy. Some of you are really gifted here spiritually, and for those of you who want to do a little more work in that respect, it feels like you need to focus on these kind of gifts, so to speak. Whatever you want to achieve in your life, it doesn't have to be spiritual at all, but there is something that you need to focus on. and there will be clarity. So there's the death of a situation that wasn't moving forward. We've got the Death card, and we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Something that you have been working towards pretty hard and was not moving forward. There's this change coming about here. You can also change only a kind of perspective about a situation, change your mindset, your feelings, your energy, but there is definitely a change going on concerning something that wasn't working out, and it can have to do with something in the outside world, like a relationship or a job, a project of yours. It feels like there's an end to this. Yeah. So the challenge for you is to take back your power and move forward from what's not working out here. It's time to make a change. If you have been working hard towards something and it's not showing off in the way that you want, whatever it might be, it's time to focus on moving forward. It's time to focus on the future. You might be stuck in a routine that is not good for you. It can be something you do with your health too, like eating an unhealthy diet. It's time to change something up and move forward. It's within your power, and you need to be spiritually connected to a certain extent to realize what's going on here and to take your power back and move forward. For some of you, this might resonate really externally, but you will know what this is. And if it's for you, Sergi, you will know it. And if it's not for you, then don't take it. Pretty simple. All right. King of Pentacles reversed and the Hierophant, yeah. It's time to do things differently. It's time to get out of an old rut. It feels like you're stuck in a rut with a way of thinking or with a way of doing stuff. And it's time to reclaim your own sense of stability and trust in yourself and move forward. And maybe it's about people telling you what to do. So it's time to reclaim your power. We have the King of Wands reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed. Two kings. That tells me that you are not feeling like you are in your power, and that's really important here. With the Hierophant, you know, this can be institutions, you giving your power away to authorities, like a boss or a parent type figure. Could be a partner, a love partner, whatever, you know. So it's time to reclaim your power and move forward and make a change here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, 15th of December. DNA and Karma. And we've got the Stone people with Vigilance. All right. Something karmic happening in your life right now. You know, with the DNA, this could be something that has been passed on from generation to generation, like a certain family situation, you know, relationship patterns that you have maybe taken on from one of your parents. Could be, can have to do with health. And with the Stone people, I just feel like you are stuck in that old rut. This is an old kind of pattern that you're stuck in. Let's see. Capricorn, what is this all about? We've got the Empress, so it's time to nurture yourself today. To be in your power, stand up for yourself, know what's good for you, and listen to your emotions and the way that you feel about certain situations. King of Pentacles. What's the advice? Okay, so what I'm sensing strongly here is that there are fears, that there is stuff that you might not want to face. Could have to do with your emotions here. You could be dealing with a Cancer too, with the Moon card. But it's also about you not feeling safe and secure. I just feel like you are longing for that sense of stability, maybe a long-term commitment for those of you looking for a relationship that is more stable or more committed. Or it can be a more stable job, more financial security. And it can resonate very internally as well. You wanting to have a more solid mind. Some of you could be really emotional today with what's going on in the stars right now. We had just an eclipse yesterday, so this might kind of show in your emotions somehow. But it's time to get out of an old pattern and know how strong you are and not give your power away to others. Find your groundedness and move on strongly. So you definitely need to get back into balance. For some of you, you might need to make up with some other person, a love partner or a friend, and communicate. But it's also about having a commitment towards yourself and move forward with a new mindset. Know how strong you are. With this Knight of Swords here, it's kind of time to push through any sort of darkness and cut away any sort of old pattern that is holding you back here. Because you are powerful. I just feel like some of you are taking the power back today and are changing stuff and changing old patterns here. Okay. Moving on. Aquarius. New moon and a promise. I love that energy. So there's the promise of a new beginning, of a new dawn. Queen of Swords reversed. What's the obstacle or the challenge here? The Tower reversed. And what's the advice for Aquarius? 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Honestly, what I'm sensing here is that some of you are afraid of a new beginning. You're holding yourself back. You're feeling like you're not strong enough, maybe. You're not good enough. You're not believing that this can be lucrative if you're dealing with something financial here. It feels like you are not clear. For some of you, you are not clear on what you want. And you're afraid of a new beginning because you're holding on to the old. So with the Tower reversed, I just feel like you think that you can fall hard if you try to take a risk here, if you try to make a new beginning. But you need to get out of your head and know that you're strong and know that you can do it. You need to believe in yourself. Something that you want here, a new beginning, don't hold back from it. Try to get clarity on what you can do to go for this new beginning. Alright, so if you feel like this is something that you want to do, then know that you are strong enough, Aquarius. You can do this. Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. We have got a tree. Some of you need to be grounded, have strong roots, and groundedness and roots always come down to trusting the universe, trusting that your life will turn out in the best way possible. The Fool reversed. Challenge, the 8 of Pentacles. And we've got the Magician. So this is about a new beginning that you want to manifest here. So if you feel like a new beginning is not coming about or is delayed, if there is something that you want in your life, like a new beginning of sorts in the outside world, but it can be just a sense of feeling more carefree and letting go of negativity and pessimism, you know, to shake that off a little bit. You need to be more grounded. You need to put a little extra effort into grounding yourself and finding a sense of security. If this is something that you want to go for in the external work, you might want to put in a little bit more work, actual work. But if it's not something physical that you want to manifest here, you just need to get your roots grounded into the earth, do some grounding meditation, grounding work, and find that inner stability. And it will give you a sense of being able to do it all. Look at this guy. He's kind of balancing with his toes on this pentacle, so you can do it. You've got all the tools available. You just need to stay focused, stay grounded, and know what you want, and you can do it all and be on top of the world here. So go for it. Put more effort in if there's something that you want to achieve. Otherwise, just try to stay grounded and be more carefree in your attitude and more relaxed. Alright guys, that was your reading for today. I hope this resonated. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you a lovely day. Bye bye.